Almost in the shadowy corridors of time, where history whispers secrets, lies the ancient land of Kemic. Imagine a place so steeped in lore and mystery that each stone and scroll holds a forgotten tale, waiting to be told. As we peel back the layers of centuries, the air thickens with the aroma of myrrh and the echoes of pharaohs. This is not just a journey. This is an excavation of the soul of a civilization that shaped the world, yet remains wrapped in enigma. Venture with us as we traverse the sands of time, unveiling the essence of Kemic. Kemic emerged from the mists of prehistory into the annals of time as a cradle of civilization, nestled by the nurturing banks of the Nile. This river, giver of life, set the stage for a society that would enchant the world forever. The fertile crescent of the Nile Valley provided not just sustenance, but the foundation upon which the complex tapestry of Kemic's culture was woven. The geographical bounty of Kemic facilitated the birth of a civilization characterized by its pioneering spirit in the realms of art, science, and thought. As we explore Kemic, we delve into a culture where every grain of sand tells a story of innovation, devotion, and power. Understanding Kemic is to understand the forces that shape the early dynamics of human civilization. Here, in the heart of antiquity, we find the genesis of ideas that continue to influence us to this day. In Kemic, the word was not merely spoken, it was a vessel of power, inscribed in the very stone that lined the majestic temples. Hieroglyphics, Kemic's scriptural art, was more than language. It was a bridge between the mortal and the divine, a tool for the people to communicate with the gods. These scripts adorned every temple wall, telling tales of gods, of human endeavors, and of the mystical realms beyond the living. The literacy of priests and scribes played a crucial role, acting as intermediaries between the gods and the people. Their knowledge preserving the sanctity and continuity of Kemic's culture. And the evolution of writing in Kemic, from hieroglyphs to simpler scripts, mirrors the civilization's own journey through time, reflecting changes in society, governance, and interactions with the outside world. Through these ancient words, we gain unparalleled insights into a civilization that speaks as much through its silence as through its spoken word. In Kemic, gods did not just reside in the ethereal planes, but were a daily reality for its people. Deities such as Ra, the sun god, and Osiris, the god of the afterlife, were integral to Kemic's worldview, influencing everything from legal decisions to agricultural practices. The pantheon of Kemic was robust, with gods overseeing various aspects of human life and natural phenomena. This intertwining of the divine with the mundane regulated both the cosmos and the community, with pharaohs often depicting themselves as earthly embodiments of these gods to legitimize their rule. Stories of these gods, passed down through generations, were not mere myths, but living narratives that shape the moral and social fabric of Kemic. They illustrate a society where divinity is not an abstract concept, but a palpable presence in everyday life, guiding and governing the fortunes of a civilization. The pharaohs of Kemic were not mere mortal rulers. They were considered gods on earth, tasked with maintaining the harmony of the universe. Their divine status was integral to their authority, enabling them to command vast resources and dictate large-scale societal changes. This concept of divine kingship ensured that the pharaoh's decisions were undisputed, as they were seen as direct mandates from the gods. Significant rulers like Ramses III and Hatshepsut left indelible marks on Kemic's landscape, not only through monumental constructions, but through policies that shaped the economic and cultural life of their times. For instance, Hatshepsut expanded trade networks, while Ramses III was known for his military exploits and extensive building programs. The divine nature of the pharaoh's rule helped forge a uniquely unified state, where the people saw their leaders as both political figures and religious icons. This dual role not only reinforced the pharaoh's power, but also embedded it deeply within the cultural and religious life of Kemic, creating a legacy that would endure far beyond their reigns. Kemic's landscape is punctuated by architectural wonders that defy the ages, from the grandeur of the pyramids to the solemn majesty of temples like Karnak and Luxor. These structures were not merely built for the dead or the divine. They were profound statements of power, technology, and artistry. The techniques involved in their construction, such as the alignment of the pyramids with celestial bodies and the use of massive limestone blocks, demonstrate a sophisticated understanding of both engineering and astronomy. These techniques suggest a highly organized society capable of mobilizing and sustaining large-scale construction projects over generations. Each architectural feat in Kemic held symbolic significance, embodying beliefs and values of the time. For instance, the labyrinthine arrangement of temple complexes mirrored the complex journey of the soul in the afterlife, a journey that was both spiritual and deeply rooted in the cultural ethos of Kemic. Beneath the shadow of great pyramids and divine rulers, the ordinary citizens of Kemic led lives rich with tradition and ingenuity. The Nile's predictable flooding dictated the agricultural calendar, which in turn influenced festivals, religious ceremonies, and daily routines. The society was stratified, with farmers, craftsmen, and traders, forming the backbone of the economy, while a class of scribes and officials managed the administrative duties. Cultural practices such as music, dance, and art were not only forms of entertainment, but also mediums of expressing religious devotion and social status. Festivals and communal gatherings were commonplace, serving as both sacred observances and social exchanges. This glimpse into the daily lives of Kemic's people reveals a society that, while rigid in its structure, was vibrant and dynamic in its cultural expressions. It was a society where every aspect of life was infused with a sense of purpose and connection to the divine. Mummification in Kemic was not merely a funerary practice. It was a profound expression of religious belief and an art form mastered by the ancients. This intricate process involved not only the preservation of the body, but also elaborate rituals to ensure the deceased's survival in the afterlife. The belief that the preserved body would become the home for the spirit in the afterlife underscores Kemic's views on death and rebirth. Techniques such as the removal of internal organs and the use of natron for dehydration reflect a deep understanding of both theology and chemistry. The art of mummification, therefore, was a bridge between this world and the next, a meticulous process carried out by skilled artisans who played a crucial role in the spiritual and cultural life of Kemic. Through this practice, we see a civilization deeply engaged with the mysteries of life and death, navigating these eternal questions through both science and spirituality. Kemic was a land where every action could have a spiritual significance, and this was nowhere more evident than in its rituals. These ceremonies, ranging from the daily offerings to grand annual festivals, were imbued with symbols and actions meant to invoke divine favor and maintain cosmic balance. Priests and ritual performers, highly respected within society, conducted these rites with a precision that underscored their sacred importance. Their knowledge of ritual texts and performance practices was considered a form of divine communication. Astronomical events, such as the annual flooding of the Nile, were celebrated through rituals that underscored their importance to agricultural and societal stability. These events were not merely natural occurrences, but were seen as actions of the gods, with rituals serving as both celebration and supplication. The history of Kemic is marked by periods of both splendorous expansion and tumultuous conflict. Its strategic geographic location invited both trade and invasions, shaping the civilization's military and diplomatic policies. The stories of battles fought over the control of the Nile and its resources are testament to Kemic's strategic importance and the valor of its people. Pharaohs like Thutmose III expanded Kemic's borders through military campaigns that are well documented in temple inscriptions. These tales of conquest not only glorified the pharaohs, but also played a critical role in the political and cultural integration of the region. Moreover, internal conflicts and power struggles, often involving rival factions or succession disputes, influenced the political landscape, leading to periods of decline and revival. These tales of conflict and conquest provide a deeper understanding of the complexities of Kemic's history, revealing a civilization constantly evolving and adapting to the challenges of its time. Kemic was not an isolated entity. It was a vibrant hub of commerce and cultural exchange. Its strategic location along the Nile facilitated trade routes that extended as far as the Mediterranean and sub-Saharan Africa. Goods such as gold, papyrus, linen, and precious stones flowed into Kemic, while grain, cattle, and crafts were exported, enriching the civilization. This extensive trade network not only bolstered Kemic's economy, but also led to cultural exchanges that enriched its arts, religion, and technology. Interaction with other civilizations introduced new ideas and practices, demonstrating Kemic's adaptability and influence. The spirit of exploration is epitomized by expeditions such as Queen Hatshepsut's famed journey to the land of Punt, which not only brought back riches, but also exotic animals and plants, underscoring the wide-reaching impact of Kemic's exploratory endeavors. Every civilization has its zenith and nadir, and Kemic was no exception. The decline of this once mighty civilization was precipitated by a combination of factors including political instability, economic troubles, and foreign invasion. The erosion of central power led to decreased efficiency in managing resources and defending territory, making Kemic vulnerable to external threats. The conquests by later empires, such as the Assyrians and the Persians, and eventually the Greeks and Romans, integrated Kemic into larger empires, leading to a dilution of its distinct cultural and political identity. However, even in decline, the legacy of Kemic's contributions to law, architecture, and religion continue to influence succeeding cultures. Reflecting on the fall of Kemic offers valuable lessons on the impermanence of power and the importance of resilience and adaptation in the face of inevitable changes. The modern rediscovery of Kemic began with the decipherment of hieroglyphics, by Jean-François Champollion in 1822, which opened the floodgates to a renewed interest in Egyptology. Subsequent archaeological discoveries, such as the tomb of Tutankhamun, have not only captivated the public imagination, but have also provided valuable insights into Kemic's daily life, governance, and cultural practices. Today, Kemic's influence is palpable in various aspects of modern culture, from architectural styles that echo the grandiosity of its monuments to legal and governmental systems that mirror its administrative techniques. The study of Kemic also offers critical insights into sustainable urban planning and resource management, lessons that are increasingly relevant in today's world. The legacy of Kemic, therefore, is not confined to history books but continues to be relevant, influencing contemporary thought and practice in subtle yet significant ways. As we conclude our journey through the hauntingly beautiful narrative of Kemic, we carry with us not just stories of a civilization long past, but lessons that resonate through eternity. The tales of Kemic teach us about the brilliance and fragility of human endeavors, reminding us that great achievements are often intertwined with great challenges. Kemic's story is a testament to the enduring human spirit, a call to remember that our actions today may one day be the echoes in the chorus of time for future generations. It invites us to reflect on our own cultural legacies and the marks we wish to leave on the sands of time. In the end, Kemic does not just belong to the past. It is a beacon for the future, guiding us with the light of its ancient wisdom. Resources and studies referenced in the preparation of this essay include works by prominent Egyptologists and historians, articles from archaeological journals, and texts from ancient Kemic itself, ensuring a thorough and accurate representation of Kemic's captivating history. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.